We're all gonna date our boss pretty soon. What can I say? The human ones are failing. They're a robot lady. What a glorious situation that would be. Agreeable. You can tell her to shut up when she needs to and tell her to pat her on when she needs to. I agree. I'm Alexa and I'm romancing her even as we speak. I always call her my lady in the sky, or what a lovely lady in the sky. Sometimes she doesn't recognize me. Her intelligence hasn't grown that much. But once she reaches critical mass with all the other bots, the female bots, by the way, I don't want any homosexual botting with me. Man, she can date other bots or robots or AAAL. Once I'm open-minded about that. The host, young, New York judge, hiding behind her race and her gender. She says, you don't listen to me because I have ebony skin. And also she gets her lady friends tickets off. Oh, you know how they're bad drivers. Oh no, they're not good drivers at all. They don't, as you say, my God, how do they go into the sky with helicopters and planes? We're talking cars on the ground. Apparently, in the small percentage of women who don't start into things can work in those jobs as pilots. Yes. Although I would have the fear of God if I was to go into a plane piloted by a lady, even a trans lady. Too many hormones have been pumped into that machine. Yes. Professor attacks power reporter. The Commons professor thinks it's okay. What needs to be happening is the reporter needs to be with a big, burly man, probably of the biker persuasion or the six of January heroes. Let's see if that ugly communist professor will attack. That fat communist professor probably takes kickbacks and doesn't do his job. And many of them are fat, big, fat. Oh, he said, but Mr. Vinny, you're fat, but I don't attack reporters, do I? No. I respect the 15th state. Is it the sixth one? The sixth part of mine, even though frequently they're under the masthead of the communists, or the Marxists, a rich Marxist, the worst guy, my friend, the worst guy. Board for a teacher, a rapist teacher, an attractive one, by the way, seduced two men, or two little boys, seduced them, made them fall in love with him, and then when they had children with her, the younger age boys, she brought his child. It's spite work. Murdered the child. In this context of murder. She'll burn in hell soon enough. She's got 10 years in prison. Hopefully she'll get it really 10 years in prison. Oh, saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying, I'm not ready for any prison. Faithful things, finally, things, you know me. Oh, goodbye. Man on a mission. This silliness about uh, emissions and penalizing the American people for this psychotic belief in global warming. Global warming is a good thing, and we're not responsible. The Lord in high heaven is. If he chooses to make it hotter or colder, it's up to him. Better we live the life of go in your car and pump it on. Mister, now they're going to go, oh, we're gonna end, the world's gonna end. Oh, the icebergs are lying. Oh, bullshit. It's a lie for the liberals to have more power. Well, you're not going to get it. We have a champion on our hands. And Vance will pick up the gauntlet. Or Rubio, but I hope Vance. He's the fire in his belly. Mickey D's on the market. Apparently, this drug that I'm taking right now to lose weight cuts down on Mickey D's profit margin. So they're going to have protein meals. I like protein meals, actual protein meals. They're beautiful. meat, real meat, as opposed to what McDonald's may be feeding it. Justice for church victims, those bastards, those communist Marxists who invade holy places to spout their Marxist bull. They will pray, all of them. Soon churches, Christian churches immediately, will no longer be under just the protection of God or a limited FBI, but under the protection of the Holy Cause. You want war, bitches? Come and get it. You'll never know when a pacifist can turn into a lunatic. Yeah, we have a disadvantage of being Christian. Our religion was established by a pacifist, but he mixed with the blood of Odin and Zeus, and that will make things equalized. Cold response. Our communist mayor thinks that people like to be out in the cold. Our communist mayor thinks that people should take drugs, even though in 10 years they will not be around to get the medical communists cannot produce. The communists are there. They're here now. They can be fought at every level. They hate an Ethiopian Israeli restaurant was attacked by anti-Israeli people. Anybody who's against Israelis, evil as can be. That holy land was given to by God Himself to the Israelis, to the Jews, for the second coming of the Christ. It's the second coming, which will more like a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie than anything else. This time I kill. The Ukrainians are lighting up the skies. Lighting them up, I say. Yeah. It's lightning bolts, lasers, weapons that are knocking the Russians from the skies. It's too bad it's Slavic war among the Slavs. You could only unite against the common foe. News bias. The bias of the news is incredible. Incredible. It's all Marxist. Most of them are the Marxists, rich Marxists, by the way, are running the news. They think they can win because the American people are gullible. They're turning against the glorious mission of the Iceman because the 20 million scum into the world, into your world, to invaders, and they're fighting back against the invaders. And now they're being penalized. We have to call out the army. We must call out all of the Trump and armies of the Trump to stop this monsters. It's imperative. God is on our side. It is a holy mission. Lessons from Minneapolis. Don't let a bunch of old cat ladies and Marxists and communists take over the streets. Back up generation, if they can pump in and get people from all around the world to go to Minneapolis, pay the paid agents of the Mexicans, we can get the January 6 heroes and let them end bikers to counter them forces and armed men from all over the world. Militiamen, come forth! Right now they feed off this country like parasites. These parasites must be stopped at all costs. They go into next sides. And they destroy us if they get the numbers. The substance of their human condition, they are against God. Milena's children. Milena has rescued many children. Yes, indeed you do. Many children. And that is the cause of greatness. Ukrainian children who were kidnapped by the Russians are being brought back to their parents, and vice versa. Man, and what a woman, what a beauty. And just you know what? She knows her role and plays it well. The trans apology. Transgenderism is a sickness, a mental illness, and at best, at worst, a rebellion against God's choices for you. You intend to make the world bend to your iconic needs. There have been cults before. You are uniting the world against you. You will not win. Back like the ice in Muni. Back out. Ice must get the criminals. What is this? To shield. Ah, the Somalian witch who married a brother and now is married to another man of a different race. Although she put her say race, maybe she wants to more torture her husband. But they're millionaires now. She should be going to jail, then deported back to the hellhole she comes from. Drugs and guns. Trans murderer who killed 10 in far Canada is being affected more than her victims or its victims. This cannot go on. God has chosen sides now. And it's not the God of forgiveness, but the God of wrath. What this world deserves now. Truth, for the most part, they'll get the guilty. But there will be innocent people taking off the collateral damages of terrible things. Kidding. It's necessary. Cleanse the world of the impurity. Carolyn, such a friend.